Yeah, range of emotions from jubilation at the end to sort of scratching my head behind the first half performance. But I think overall, when we reflect on the result and the reaction to the disappointment at half-time, just immense sense of pride towards this group and everyone involved in the performance. Really, the bench, they stayed with us throughout the whole game. I think we fed off that energy. And really, it was a matter of time before we got that second goal, and it proved to be that way.
Yeah, Coach Lawrence, just wanted to talk first before we get into game questions. What's it like to be able to celebrate those seniors before the game, especially so many?
Yeah, a lot of emotions starting from yesterday because we had a walk through and we said a few things, and that became emotional for me. To have that type of a game, sharing that type of a game with them means the world to me, and that will stick with me for a long time. So yeah, just couldn't have rounded off the day with a more memorable moment, really, with that, that goal from Alex in the last few minutes of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Talking on, you already touched on it a little bit, but to speak on the fight of your team today.
Yeah.
Down 2-0 for a lot of that second half, and then late game heroic.
Yeah, and I didn't have great words at half time. There was no sort of shouting or screaming. It was very calm, and we let them have a few words before we went in there to speak to them, and we stayed in the same system of play. So they've basically executed what was the original game plan in the second half and more. So I think that speaks of the tactical awareness, but also the desire and hunger to play right until the last minute of the game, which is something that we've done well this season at.
Yeah, of course. And Alex, going over to you, obviously 2 late game kind of heroic goals. What's kind of your mindset, even that one, I think it was past the 20-yard box. Is there kind of a feeling of aggression, feeling your team down a little bit, need to get something done?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to lose on our home field. We have been undefeated this whole season. So I just wanted to take a shot, see if it went in. My dad said before the game to take more shots, so I just did. So they went in.
Yeah. And then just kind of a question for both of you guys. What do you feel like you need to do better or improve for this last conference game and then obviously into the conference tournament?
Yeah, I mean, Alex didn't start the game, of course, but I felt we were really flat in the way that we approached the game in the first 10, 15 minutes. We seem to do this thing right now where we start a little slow out the gate, and that's got to change. I think if you want to win things at this level, you have to start a little bit more organised and certainly more disciplined in the way that you want to play. I know that Alex has started some games and also come off the bench, but I think that what we're seeing is it's a group that has a lot of the pieces to win games at this level, but I think we're still relatively new as a staff and as a group. Yes, there's some veteran players, but we're starting to bring in transfers and adding in first years and that, and we're still learning the game together because there's lots of new faces that joined us this year. So I think it takes time, and it's not a short season, but it's not a long season as well. And sometimes it becomes challenging to just win games just by showing up and thinking you've got the right to win a game.
I think we're just at a part of our season that gets really tiring. So we depend on other people on our team, and I feel like today we really worked as a team, and we had more opportunities, especially second half. So I think coming back from a 2-0 really shows a lot as a team. Going forward, especially in the tournament now.
Okay. So last question here, Coach. Lena Fasquell exiting the game. I don't know if it's a head injury or what happened, and she came back. Just better or any word?
I don't know. I didn't see much about it. I hope not. Look to be okay because I think she's come back on at the end, and I'm sure our trainers would have double checked that. So yeah, no, she's been good for us lately, and yeah, we'll need her. We'll need her in the last game of the season, and hopefully more from then onwards.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
You kind of already talked about it a little bit, both of you. Take us through the second half of the second half. That when you scored, there's a big momentum shift right before that. What was the cause of the momentum shift? Was it something that was said from the sideline? Was it something said to the players, or did it just come?
I think I feel like when we get a first goal, then we become more relaxed and we feel like we can get another one. So I think it's a team effort that we all feel more confident and feel more upbeat and we're gonna get another one.